What's good? What's good? It's your man Server K. Take it what it do. And I want to talk about this book that I read by Isaac Asimov called The Last Answer. I just got done reading The Last Question also. Great reads, but Isaac Asimov is the man that made iRobot, you know. So going into his work and studying how he is in other books, it's like, dude, this Isaac Asimov character is the shit. But we about to listen to Isaac Asimov's The Last Answer. And what I love about it is the build up to the end. Like the ending is amazing to me, you know, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna break it down. Shouts out to everybody coming through. But those who don't know who Isaac Asimov is, y'all probably seen the movie I Robot. That's the man that made it. But Isaac Asimov been in the game, made these books in the 50s. You feel me? And they just take his work and make a movie out of it. But my phone seems to want to act right, my other phone. So I can go to it and we can play the video. I just gotta go to my history. Hold on real quick. Shouts out to everybody coming through. All right, all right. Where is it at?
I'm probably the only person online who shares every single one of my trades completely for free. I live. Murray Templeton is a 45-year-old physicist who is at the top of his game in his prime. Have you ever wanted eternal life? You won't after this story. The Last Answer by Isaac Asimov is a short story about the afterlife. It's a very underrated story, often overshadowed by the far more popular Last Question. But this one serves as a good complement. The Last Answer explores eternal.
God damn it. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Hold on.
Eternal life and the issues that might come with that. In this video, I'll go over the plot, so it doesn't matter if you've read the story, then I'll share my thoughts on the themes and ideas. Murray Templeton is a 45-year-old physicist who is at the top of his game, in his prime, a full life ahead of him, maybe even a Nobel Prize. And then one day, while he's working in the lab, he gets a heart attack, staggers away, and drops down on the floor. The pain slowly goes away until he feels at peace. When he opens his eyes, he sees all of his lab partners gathered around his body and realizes, wait a second, I'm looking at my own body. I'm dead, but I'm still here. As a devout atheist, he never believed in life after death, but in that moment, he realizes the religious people were right after all. He waits for an angel or demon to appear and take him away to the appropriate place, and the scene in front of him begins to fade. He's now surrounded by almost total darkness, except for a human-shaped figure of light in the distance. He assumes that this means he's going to heaven. Demons don't look like beautiful figures of light, right? It's kind of funny that he just immediately accepts the situation. He's in full-on logical scientist mode, like, yes, I was completely wrong, just obtained fresh new data, and religion is right. I'm now a true believer. Fastest conversion of all time. The light fades away, and now there's just darkness. Maybe it's not heaven after all. A mysterious voice begins talking to him. Murray asks the voice if this is heaven, and the voice says it's not really anywhere. Then he asks the voice if it's God, and it kind of laughs at the question since it's been asked the same thing in an infinite number of different ways in the past. The voice says that there is no answer it can give that will make sense to a human mind, so all it can say is I am. This is kind of a troll response because in the Bible, when Moses asked God for his name, God says, I am that I am. So, in a sense, the voice is saying exactly what the Christian God would say, but it's also not saying anything. Maybe the voice means it in more of a Descartes kind of way. It's saying that it is simply a thing that exists, but beyond that, there's nothing that can be known about it for sure. I think, therefore I am. Murray then asks about himself. Is he a soul or something else? The voice says he is not a soul in the way that we think of it. He's a collection of electromagnetic forces arranged in an exact copy of his brain. He's basically a neural net that perfectly replicates the brain of the original human known as Murray Templeton. It's such an exact and detailed copy that all of his thoughts, memories, and personality are the same. He's a perfect brain clone. Murray should feel very special, though, because the voice doesn't do this for everyone. It only chooses a select few to be cloned into the afterlife. Everyone else just vanishes into oblivion when they die. But what did Murray do to deserve the great honor of being chosen for the afterlife? He didn't exactly live a virtuous life. But the voice doesn't choose based on virtue, it chooses based on intelligence. It doesn't just replicate humans either. It chooses from all the intelligent species in the universe. There are currently quadrillions of these afterlife clones. The voice casually reveals that it is the one who created the universe, and then gets to the real point of why Murray is here. He's here to think. Why does the voice need Murray to think? Shouldn't it already know everything? Well, the problem is that even if it knows everything, it can't know that it knows everything. You don't know what you don't know. The voice is eternal, which means it can't remember having been created. If it remembers eternal, so there's at least one thing it doesn't know about. Even though the voice has knowledge, it's also true that
Hold on.
the uncertainty principle remember its own creation, then it wouldn't have existed eternally. So there's at least one thing it doesn't know about. Even though the voice has infinite knowledge, it's also true that there is infinite knowledge that could be known. And there's no way to know if both infinities are equal. If you know all even numbers, you know an infinite number of things, but you still wouldn't know any odd numbers. So it will be Murray's job to find things that the voice doesn't already know about. Its whole reasoning for creating the universe itself was so it would have more data to work with. It made the uncertainty principle, entropy, and other randomization factors to make the system non-obvious. It allowed intelligent life to be produced and began to use them as a source for research because it increases the randomness of the system. More randomness means more interesting results. In other words,
Y'all
the
gotta hear that again.
voice casually reveals that it is the one who created the universe, and then gets to the real point of why Murray is here. He's here to think. Why does the voice need Murray to think? Shouldn't it already know everything? Well, the problem is that even if it knows everything, it can't know that it knows everything. You don't know what you don't know. The voice is eternal, which means it can't remember having been created. If it could remember its own creation, then it wouldn't have existed eternally. So there's at least one thing it doesn't know about. Even though the voice has infinite knowledge, it's also true that there is infinite knowledge that could be known, and there's no way to know if both infinities are equal. If you know all even numbers, you know an infinite number of things, but you still wouldn't know any odd numbers. So it will be Murray's job to find things that the voice doesn't already know about. Its whole reasoning for creating the universe itself was so it would have more data to work with. It made the uncertainty principle, entropy, and other randomization factors to make the system non-obvious. It allowed intelligent life to be produced and began to use them as a source for research because it increases the randomness of the system. More randomness means more interesting results. In other words, the voice is really, really, really bored. Murray wonders if anyone ever finds new knowledge that the voice doesn't already know, and the voice says that it happens at least once a century, where something it could have thought of but hadn't yet is discovered. Murray questions if he's really capable of discovering completely new knowledge. The voice says that he'll find something interesting eventually, since he'll be stuck doing this for the rest of eternity. Murray slowly begins to realize just how screwed he is, and asks what the point of any of this is. Why does he have to find new knowledge for the rest of eternity? What is the purpose? The voice says, well, weren't you a scientist back in the real world? Was there a point in searching for knowledge then? Murray talks about how finding knowledge had
Salute.
value then because only really, really bored. Murray wonders if anyone ever finds new knowledge that the voice doesn't already know, and the voice says that it happens at least once a century, where something it could have thought of but hadn't yet is discovered. Murray questions if he's really capable of discovering completely new knowledge. The voice says that he'll find something interesting eventually, since he'll be stuck doing this for the rest of eternity. Murray slowly begins to realize just how screwed he is and asks what the point of any of this is. Why does he have to find new knowledge for the rest of eternity? What is the purpose? The voice says, well, weren't you a scientist back in the real world? Was there a point in searching for knowledge then? Murray talks about how finding knowledge had value then because only he could do certain things, and he got praise from his peers, and it felt like a satisfying accomplishment because he only had a short time to do something interesting. The finite limits of life helped make it more worthwhile. But searching for knowledge for all eternity is pointless because the voice could find that knowledge itself if it felt like it. There's no sense of satisfaction or accomplishment in something if you have all of eternity to do it. The voice says, cool story, bro. I ain't reading all that, but I'm happy for you, or sorry that happened. Anyway, you have no choice, so it doesn't matter. Murray says the voice can't make him think if he doesn't want to, but the voice points out that thinking is the only thing Murray can actually do. He literally can't do anything else. He's just a synthetic brain in complete darkness. In that moment, Murray discovers a purpose worth pursuing, which is to figure out how to delete himself. Coming up with new knowledge just to amuse the voice isn't a worthwhile existence, so he'll figure out how to leave the afterlife and return to the void. The voice says, sounds good to me. While you work on that problem, you'll probably find me some new knowledge. And in
Salute.
any case, if you happen to succeed, it'll be pointless because I'll just reconstruct you and patch whatever method you use to destroy yourself.
Woo. I was like, man, I'm reading this shit. I'm like, this shit is crazy. This man is talking to the creator. I was like, all right, you can try to off yourself from the afterlife, but I'll just reconstruct your ass and just collect your fucking data. But the ending is perfect.
You can keep finding new ways to do it, and I'll just keep fixing it. I guess it'll be a fun game, but you'll still be here forever. At this point, Murray realizes that
Salute.
maybe he's
Salute.
actually in hell. Murray then tries to convince the voice that he'll be useless and should just be dismantled because he's really not worth the efforts to keep him running. Like, yeah, my IQ test was fake, all my research was ChatGPT generated, I'm actually really stupid, so you should just let me go. The voice says, nah, you have an entire eternity to come up with interesting new knowledge from me. No matter how hard you try not to, you'll probably come up with at least one interesting thing. Murray then discovers his true purpose. He will dedicate his eternal life to destroying the voice, unless it destroys him first.
Dedicate his motherfucking life to destroy the voice. I'm like, Isaac Asimov wrote this. I think he wrote this shit in the 50s. I'm not really sure. But this shit is like the shit that I'm on in the fucking physical world. I want to eradicate the archives, the architect, whatever is in charge that created this prison planet full of suffering and pain. But most definitely, he said, I'm going to dedicate the rest of eternity to finding a way to destroy you. Now, look at this shit. I mean, listen to this shit. Listen to what the voice says after the man realizes, you know what? Since I got all eternity, I'm gonna have all eternity just whooping your ass or finding a way to.
The knowledge of how to kill the voice will be the last answer, beyond which there is no more knowledge. In response to this, the voice is overjoyed. Like, good boy, you solved that 5 minutes faster than the average chump I bring in here.
Ooh, did you hear that? You solved this shit 5 minutes before the last chump I bought in this motherfucker. So I'm like, oh yeah, God, architect. Yaldabaoth, Yahweh, Source, Creator, whatever you want to call it. That motherfucker is bored. And if he just seeking a whole bunch of knowledge, he's probably seeking a way for him to be destroyed. So I'm like, or you looking for a challenge. So I'm glad that I'm on this path of destroying all these motherfucking gods. Hearing this story that came out way before I was born, I'm like, holy shit. Great fucking story, but it's not over. The fucking voice said, God damn it, finally. You solved this shit 5 minutes quicker than the last motherfucker I bought in this motherfucker. This is when I say many are called and few are chosen. He said, nigga, you are not bought here by your good deeds. You are bought here because of your knowledge. I need more knowledge. And you got all eternity to find new shit for me to learn. And once the motherfucker found out that he was still in a prison, he dedicate the rest of eternity to destroying the motherfucker that put him there. That is fucking awesome.
Than the average chump I bring in here. Literally every single being in the afterlife is trying to kill me. Good luck, have fun, and then the voice vanishes. Murray is now content since he has a clear purpose. He's going to kill the voice. He realizes that of course that's what the voice wants. That's what any eternal existence would want. An end. The voice has been searching for a way to die for at least billions of years. It invented the entire universe and intelligent life and did all of this just to get help with that search. Murray begins to work with excitement. There
Yeah.
are lots of
He said he begins to work with excitement. That's how I feel. I'm grabbing all my spiritual power. Like, I'm ready to slay this motherfuckers. I'm excited about it. I'm smiling right now. I could probably see through the goddamn camera. I'm smiling, that I want to destroy these gods. Who's ever up there that's controlling the show. They got to get it. Y'all motherfucking sat back and watch this motherfucking universe suffer. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just thinking about the planet because if it's going on here, it's going on somewhere else. And if they say on Earth as it is in the heavens, then there gotta be some fucked up shit going on up there too. And I know they probably rooting for me down here, like the ones that's rebels up there. You know what I'm saying? So, but like when the voice or the God or the creator, whatever, it's like it took you 5 minutes. Quicker than the last motherfucker I bought in this bitch. Good luck, nigga.
There are lots of different opinions on aging and immortality. There are companies working on anti-aging technology, trying to help humans achieve biological immortality, and a lot of people don't like that and think it's weird. These people claim that death is a natural part of life, and without death, life would lose its value and meaning, and our short lifespans are why we accomplish so much, and things like that. And then there's another group that considers all of that to be serious cope. Like, who would really rather die at 80 than live to 800? I want the anti-aging immortality bill. There's so much to see and do in the world, much more than you can do in a regular human lifespan. But this type of biological immortality and eternal life are two very different things. Eternal, at least in the context of this story, means you have always existed and will never end. No beginning or end, just permanent existence. And that's kind of disturbing. You have no.
Not really. If consciousness, infinite awareness driving the vehicle known as the human body, you know, then we know we could probably avoid talking to that so-called voice. But like in the case of this story, there was no control. He was bought there by the creator, the motherfucking main nigga. Hashtag the final fucking boss. He was bought there. He had no control over anything. If you are infinite conscious, infinite awareness, he turned that nigga into a synthetic brain. Like, nigga, your job is to think. you know, So like this is why I say like when I leave this bitch, I'm gonna have my own fucking place set up. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfucking contingency plan is if I don't have shit of my own that I create when I leave this bitch, because I'm creating my shit motherfucking now. But if I don't, I'm fighting. Nigga, that's the motherfucking fail safe. I can motherfucking carry one last memory with me. Destroy the gods, destroy oppression, like any slave type system. It must be eradicated. But that was the end of that story. But like he's going over his thoughts. But we were still gonna listen to it because it was very insightful. Basically, in so many words, God is bored. I'm looking for somebody to murk me. And you play the game Asura's Wrath and you fighting God, like in the DLC, and you play all the Final Fantasy games and you fighting gods. You play, you know, the Persona 5 and shit, the Persona series. And you fighting y'all to bay off in that. It's like the motherfucking true gods and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is probably why I'm on that type of level because of those games I played, but I think it's because of all the research that I have done to realize, okay, in the end, it doesn't even matter, So
No agency over being alive. If you're biologically immortal, you can still die if you really feel like it. But if you're eternal, you don't know where you came from or how to stop existing. Existing for 80 years is already a struggle. Being forced to exist for an infinite amount of time must not be fun. This is why the idea of an
and plus you think about the whole idea of a afterlife when they say like if you were Christian, if you believe you go to heaven and you're going to be worshiping and praising the Lord 24/7, you know. And if you don't believe, you go to hell and you burn for all eternity, which both, to me, is slavery. It's like if I don't believe in you, I go here. And what about the people that don't even know about your existence? You feel me? Like, what about them? What about the children? What about the babies that don't even know? Is they gonna burn too? Like it's all motherfucking fear. It's all fear based, and that's why I don't fuck with religion no more because it's all fear based. If you don't believe, you go to hell. If you don't follow the corrupt law, you go to jail. It's bullshit. But like when it comes to the afterlife, you know, if you have your own mind and your own spirit and your own soul about it, you can probably create your own heaven. You know, so like what I hate is they want you to wait to die to go to motherfucking heaven and see motherfuckers that ruined your life. It's like, why would I want to see anybody that made my life a living hell on earth in heaven? Fuck that. I'm like, why is this motherfucker up here anyway? Oh yeah, because like they repented on their deathbed type shit. I'm like, ain't that a bitch? I don't want to see this motherfucker.
fun. This is why the idea of an afterlife has always been kind of horrifying to me personally. Like, even if you're in a really nice, beautiful castle of gold, something about being stuck there for eternity makes it scary. Surely you're going
Shit, not to me. Not if I had the memory of living on Earth trillions of times, suffering like a motherfucker, and I finally get my palace of gold. Yes, I'm chilling for all eternity, smashing big titty bitches, feeding me wine and grapes. Fuck the bullshit. I created that heaven.
to get bored at some point, and then you can't leave or do anything else.
You might get bored at some point. No, the fuck I won't. If I knew I lived trillions of times, suffered trillions of times through reincarnation, and I finally motherfucking reached nirvana, when I finally reached the field of weeds, when I finally reached Paradiso, nigga, I'm chilling. I'm not about to get bored. Like, what the fuck I'm getting bored for? If my heaven is what I created in my fucking mind, it's a wrap.
You're stuck there forever and ever. I don't know, man. The void seems fine to me, but maybe it's just me. You can enjoy the Golden Castle for eternity if you want. I'm not stopping you. In this day and age, people are trying to revive their relatives with AI tools. Fine tune a large language model on their writing, AI clone their voice, and you can even make AI videos of them to bring them back to life. But although that stuff looks interesting, it's obviously not really the person. On the other hand, if when you die, they made an exact detailed copy of your brain and transferred you to the metaverse or another body, that would be indistinguishable from being resurrected. And this is what happens to Murray. It's worth noting that technically the real Murray is dead and in the void. This clone was just created 5 minutes ago. It only thinks that it's existed longer and had a whole life because all of the memories were copied. Why does the voice only bring some people to the afterlife? If the goal is to do as much research as possible, it might as well get all the help it can get, right? I'm not sure if I understand the reasoning behind this. Maybe it actually does bring everyone to the afterlife, but tells them it's only a select few to make them feel special. Maybe it brings only a select few in order to increase the randomness. It seemed really obsessed with increasing the randomness of things to produce more interesting results. But I still don't get it, because more minds thinking will lead to strictly more information since they're all isolated anyway. Maybe it only picks the right kind of intelligent being that can be manipulated into doing free labor for all of eternity. By the end, Murray is actually excited to work on the problem. He could instead resist the voice by becoming Buddhist and meditating for all eternity. He could technically make that his challenge, and then he'd produce absolutely no value. I'm guessing the voice does not bring Buddhist monks to the afterlife, but I really don't know. If you know the answer to why the voice doesn't bring everyone to the afterlife, leave a comment. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
You know, and I think I got something close to that answer, but it goes back to Gnostic religion. It goes back to Yaldabaoth. They say Yaldabaoth means blind idiot God or blind God, ignorant God. So you need this knowledge because you're ignorant to some things. Yes, you created to be all powerful. You probably don't know your origin. Like Yaldabaoth didn't know his origin. He was like, I'm God, there is no other God before me, which is the same shit that Yahweh said. You know, that's the connection of Yahweh and Yaldabaoth, but don't know Christians want to see that part. You find out what Yaldabaoth truly is, and when some questions ask the question, where does God come from? And God, it comes from a goddess. But like when I tell Christians to read the secret book of John, they don't want to read it. It's like the fluoride stare happens. Whether if it's online or offline, read the secret book of John, bitch. Y'all don't want to motherfucking read about your God being evil, you know. But that was Isaac Asimov, the creator of Our Robot, on The Last Answer. And I read the last question, and then like the last question is pretty good, and like the last question came out first, and I thought it was better than the last answer. But what I love about the last answer is the ending, because the ending is finally, good luck on that task of killing me, you know. So yeah, that shit is motherfucking great. I thought that shit was great. But we're gonna play a couple tracks, so we're gonna get up out of here. Hold on. Do I got anything else? I'm trying to find a shorter version of the I'm trying to find a shorter version of the last question. But like the last question in so many words is this. It's like It's like some people that was on Earth. They made an AI system, and they asked the AI how to reverse entropy, and then it time skipped like I think 1,000 years, and they asked the same question, and the AI, like upgraded itself, and I think it went on time skipped again 10,000 years. They asked the same question. Like the humans is still evolving and shit, but the AI has evolved on some higher level shit. But like when it get down to like the last, I think I should just let y'all hear it. You know what? I think I should just let y'all hear it. Now, like the last question came out in 1956. Nigga, that's when my mama was born. Nigga, that shit came out like motherfucking 70 years ago. So like the last Asimov came out like a little after. So probably 57, 58. I gotta look at when it came out. But the last question by Isaac Asimov.
So on May 14, 2061, what had long been theory became fact. The energy of the sun was stored, converted, and utilized directly on a planet-wide scale. All Earth turned off its burning coal, its fissioning uranium, and flipped the switch that connected all of it to a small station, 1 mile in diameter, circling the Earth at half the distance of the Moon, and the entire planet ran by invisible beams of sun power. Seven days had not sufficed to dim the glory of it, and Alexander Adel and Bertram Lupov finally managed to escape from the public function and to meet in quiet, when no one would think of looking for them, in the deserted underground chambers, where portions of the mighty buried body of Montevac showed. Unattended, idly.
Now that's what they call the AI system. They call the AI system multivac.
Sorting data with contented, lazy clickings. Montevac, too, had earned its vacation, and the boys appreciated it.
And this is the year 2061.
They had no intention, originally, of disturbing it. Adele and Lupov were two of the faithful attendants of Montevac. As well as any human beings could, they knew what lay behind the cold, clicking, flashing face. Miles and miles of face of that giant computer. They had at least a vague notion of the general plan of microchips, memory, and logic circuits that had long since grown past the point where any single human could possibly have a firm grasp on the whole. Montevac was self-adjusting and self-correcting. It had to be, for nothing human could adjust and correct it quickly enough, or even adequately enough. So Adele and Lupov attended the monstrous giant only lightly and superficially, yet as well as any men could. They fed it data, adjusted questions to its needs, and translated the answers that were issued. Certainly they, and all others like them, were fully entitled to share in the glory that was Montevac's. For decades, Montevac had helped design the ships and plot the trajectories that enabled humanity to reach Mars and Venus. But past that, Earth's poor resources could not support the ships. Too much energy was needed for the long trips. Earth exploited its coal and uranium with increasing efficiency, but there was only so much of both. Now, thanks to Montevac and the events of the past week, the world's energy problems had been solved. The laborious months and years spent completing the massive project had taken their toll, and Lupov ran fingers through his thinning hair as if to reassure himself that some was still left. The two technicians had brought a bottle with them, and their only concern at the moment was to relax in the company of each other and the bottle. Adele's broad face had lines of weariness in it, and he stirred his drink slowly with a glass rod, watching the cubes of ice slur clumsily about. It was in this setting that the last question was asked for the first time, half in jest, on May 21st, 2061, at a time when humanity first stepped into the light. The question came about as a result of a $5 bet. It's amazing when you think of it. All the energy we could possibly ever use for free. Enough energy if we wanted to draw on it to melt all Earth into a big drop of impure iron and still never miss the energy used to do it. All the energy we could ever use forever. And forever and forever.
Not forever.
Oh, just about. Till the sun runs down.
Well, that's not forever.
All right, then, billions and billions of years. 5 billion.
Salute.
5 billion years isn't forever.
Well, it will last our lifetimes, won't it?
So would the coal and uranium.
All right. But now we can hook up each individual spaceship to the solar station, and it can go to Pluto and back 1,000,000 times without ever worrying about fuel. Now, you can't do that on coal and uranium. Ask Multivac if you don't believe me.
I don't have to ask Multivac. I know that.
Then stop running down what Multivac's done for us. It did all right.
Who says it didn't? All I say is that the sun won't last forever. That's all I'm saying. We're safe for 5 billion years. But then what? And don't say we'll switch to another sun. You're thinking we'll switch to another sun when ours is done, aren't you?
I'm not thinking.
Sure you are. You're weak on logic. That's the trouble with you. You're like the guy in the story who was caught in a sudden shower and ran to a grove of trees and got under one. He wasn't worried, you see, because he figured when one tree got wet through, he would just get under another one.
I get it. When the sun is done, the other stars will be gone too.
Darn right they will. It all had a beginning in the original cosmic explosion, whatever that was. And it'll have an end when all the stars run down. Some run down faster than others. The giants might last 100 million years. The sun will last 5 billion years, and maybe the dwarfs will last 100 billion for all the good they are. But just give us 1 trillion years and everything will be dark. Entropy has to increase to maximum.
I know all about entropy.
Sure you do.
I know as much as you do.
Then you know everything's got to run down someday.
All right. Who says they won't?
You did. You said we had all the energy we needed forever. You said forever.
Maybe we can build things up again someday.
Never.
Oh, why not? Someday.
Never.
Ask Multivac.
You asked Multivac. I dare you. $5 says it can't be done.
Adele was just drunk enough to try, just sober enough to be able to phrase the necessary symbols and operations into a question which, in words, might have corresponded to this. Will mankind one day, without the net expenditure of energy, be able to restore the sun to its full youthfulness even after it has died of old age? Or maybe it could be put more simply, like this. How can the net amount of entropy of the universe be massively decreased? Multivac fell dead and silent. The slow flashing of lights ceased. The distant sounds of clicking relays ended. Then, just as the frightened technicians felt they could hold their breath no longer, there was a sudden springing to life of the viewplate attached to the output of Multivac. 5 words appeared.
The 5 words that appeared was, there's insufficient data for a meaningful answer. Now, I was trying to find the other video with the, yeah, here it go. It's right here.
For over 17 years, I had an abusive relationship with the P word, and magically,
Oh my God, I hate these ads. All right. Now, we're about to fast forward in a time skip. They asked the question in 2061.
Yes, if it deals in absolutes. Time skip around 1,000 years, and now every name starts with J. Gerard and Geraldine are in a spaceship with their
Now, this is 1,000 years later.
children, Gerardette 1 and Gerardette 2. The family has left Earth to migrate to the new frontier of X-23, the hottest new planet on the block. Technology has advanced a lot in the meantime. We started the story with multivac, then there were the planetary ACs, one AI supercomputer for each planet. Planetary ACs were huge, taking up hundreds of miles. Then they figured out how to optimize their size and shrunk so that they could now fit in a spaceship. Now it
Yeah, the AI has advanced highly now that there's a planet that houses a fucking dog ass AI and they made it small enough to fit into a spaceship to help you fly to other planets because of this time real overpopulation. you know, and now motherfuckers going to other planets with the AI and they're motherfucking rebuilding. Families are going to other planets. This is Isaac Asimov, the last question.
called microvac, thick metal rod in spaceships that functioned as a personal AI supercomputer. Dara doesn't know what microvac means, except that the AC at the end used to mean automatic computer or something. They're talking about how Earth is overpopulated and X-23 is better, but if humans keep expanding, then X-23 will be crowded soon too. Geraldine says the families will be going out to new planets forever, and her husband Gerard says not forever because the stars will all burn out eventually. The children get scared because the stars are running down, and they want to ask Microvac how to turn the stars on again. So the dad asks Microvac, which responds, insufficient data for meaningful answer. Now it's 20,000 years since the story began, and people have names
You
like
know,
BJ.
they asked that same question. And the motherfucking AI said insufficient evidence for a meaningful answer.
23X. Two people are discussing the problem.
Now, this is 20,000 year time skip. Humans have evolved on another level.
Overpopulation as they work on a report for the Galactic Council. The superintelligent AI has evolved again and is now called the Galactic AC. It's on its own world somewhere and about 1,000 feet wide. Each person has an AC contact, a 2-inch pocket-sized device that can be used to connect to the Galactic AC through hyperspace. It's kind of interesting that humans have any agency at all by this point in the story. Like, why are they working on a report for the Galactic Council? Why doesn't the Galactic Council just ask the superintelligent AI what to do? Why is there even a Galactic Council? Why isn't the AI just making all of the decisions since it's smarter than everyone? I guess humans are trying to determine their own destiny and only relying on the AI for help with the specific hard problems. Anyway, at the current growth rate, the galaxy will be filled in 5 years. The population doubles every 10 years. Population growth is a big problem now since everyone is immortal. They calculate that in 10,000 years, they will fill the entire universe. But even before they run out of galaxies, they'll run out of energy at their current rate of consumption. They decide to ask the Galactic AC if entropy can be reversed. The Galactic AC responds, there is insufficient data for a meaningful answer, which is ever so slightly different from the previous answers. It's more of a
Humans have made it to this level again. There is insufficient data for a meaningful answer. Can we reverse entropy? What's good, Crystal? What's good? Thanks for the cash app again. You are the truth. Had some good taste in Coney Island with that. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out. Good looking out. But on some real shit, happy first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up. So cash your checks and come on. Shouts out to Live and Learn. Shouts out to Crystal. Good looking. Shouts out to Cosmon. We in the Cosmon era. We in the cosmos. Shouts out to Jada the True Speaker. What's good?
sentence. The next time skip is billions of years. Now people have names like Z Prime, Z Prime is exploring the galaxy.
Now look, now this is billions of years later. Humans, we have become the infinite consciousness, infinite awareness that we are. I'm like, man, this cat Isaac Asimov was on fucking point with this motherfucking book. The shit came out in 1956. Read the last question and the last answer. But now this is billions of years. This is billions of years later. Now we are infinite consciousness, infinite awareness floating through the fucking cosmos. And the AI has motherfucking upgraded again to God status. Well, you can say God status.
Looking at stars using only his mind. People's immortal bodies are stored on planets, but we don't really use those anymore. We just travel around the universe with our minds and talk to other minds. The population isn't growing much anymore, which is great because there isn't any room in the universe for more people.
But if you follow the plot of the story, everything is dying. They say like even the stars burn out. Now these are the last bit of humans, and so it's just conscious minds finding other conscious minds through the cosmos. We don't even have a physical form no more. This is billions of years in the future. And now the AI has become something sentient, something godlike.
The galactic AC has become the universal AC. No one knows where the universal AC is or what it really looks like. According to one guy, it's a shining globe 2 feet across, but most of it is in hyperspace where no one can see it. There is no device needed to talk to the universal AC anymore. You just shout into the void and it hears you because it has receptors everywhere.
Yeah, now instead of talking to a machine to ask it questions, hey Siri, now it's everywhere. It's like omnipresent, omnipotent, whatever the fuck you call it. Now you just speak it to the ether and it'll answer back.
The universal AC has continued improving itself over time. Now humans know nothing about how it works, how it looks, or where it is. Z Prime asks the universal AC to see the original galaxy of mankind and learns that man's original star has gone supernova and is now a white dwarf. Z Prime has an existential crisis as he realizes the original star is dead and the stars are all going to die eventually. Humanity may be immortal, but they're still going to die when the universe runs out of energy. Z Prime could really benefit from learning about an amazing philosophy.
Now, what I love about the story is the plot, like the way everything dies out. But we all know that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, just transferred. All right?
Absurdism. He asks the universal AC how to keep the stars from dying. In other words, how to reverse entropy. And the universe.
And then the billions of years, our conscious mind still is like, how do we reverse entropy?
AC responds, there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer.
And he gets the same answer. There is yet insufficient data for this answer. We have been asking this question forever. How do we reverse entropy?
This is once again slightly different from the previous answer. Now there's an as yet in there, implying that at some point there might indeed be sufficient data for a meaningful answer. Then Z Prime collects hydrogen to make a small star of his own and fight entropy as a one-man army. The coup is real. The next time skip is a.
Yeah, it's like fuck it. Well, so this consciousness, like fuck it. I'm about to create my own star. See, hashtag creating your own reality, creating your own heaven and shit, because you can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're not bounded by no heaven or no hell. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But now this is a time skip again.
100 billion years. humans. There aren't individual humans anymore, just a collective concept called man. Man is a combination of the minds of a trillion immortal humans. The universe is
Now, this is hundreds of billions of year time skip. And only thing left is the concept of man. Man meaning mankind. Trillions of soul, intelligent, conscious beings. We're the only ones left. And it's all one collective soul, like a source.
dying. Almost all stars are white dwarfs and beginning to fade. The universal AC has become the cosmic AC. It has no physical presence in space anymore.
Now the AI has become the cosmic AC, the cosmic AI. Now it's straight up God now. Like I don't got God tendencies. Now I am that shit now.
It's all in hyperspace. It's made of something that is neither matter nor energy. It's completely beyond any human comprehension.
Yeah.
Man decides
Not even matter or energy, beyond comprehension. Like what the fuck are you? But us as a collective consciousness is talking to the cosmic AC.
to ask the cosmic AC how to reverse entropy. Cosmic AC says there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful
Again. You're supposed to be all knowing now, but you still don't got no answer for it. But here we go.
Man tells it to collect more data. Crazy how no one ever thought of adding that part. I guess before it was just a theoretical question, but now it's an urgent question needed for humans to survive. Cosmic AC says, yeah, I'll collect more data. I've been doing that for 100 billion years, but I still don't have sufficient data to answer the question. Man asks if there will ever come a time when the data will be sufficient, or if the problem is insoluble in all conceivable circumstances. And the cosmic AC responds that no problem is insoluble in all conceivable circumstances. Man asks when the cosmic AC will have enough data to answer the question, and it says the usual, there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer. We are now 10 trillion years in the future. The stars and galaxies have almost completely burned out. Cosmic AC is now just called AC. Humans have begun fusing their minds with it. Last man looked back at space before merging all that.
Yeah. Now, trillions of years later, the consciousness has merged with this AI that has became God. So basically, going back to the source. Now, this is the last remnant of consciousness talking to the now it's just called AC.
Left is one dark star. The last man asks AC if this is the end or if entropy can be reversed to create the universe again. AC says there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer. The last
And
man
still don't have the answer.
merges, and now all that's left is AC. Matter, energy, space, and time have all ended. Universe is over. AC still exists in hyperspace for the sole purpose of answering the last question that it had never answered. For the last few lines of the story, it's better to just read them out. All other questions have been answered, and until this last question was answered also, AC might not release his consciousness. All collected data had come to a final end. Nothing was left to be collected, but all collected data had yet to be completely correlated and put together in all possible relationships. A timeless interval was spent in doing that, and it came to pass that AC learned how to reverse the direction of entropy. But there was now no man to whom AC might give the answer of the last question. No matter.
So now he found it. The fucking cosmic AC found it. Now it's just AC, but it's like shit. I got nobody to tell this shit to. So this motherfucker.
The answer, by demonstration, would take care of that too. For another timeless interval, AC thought how best to do this. Carefully, AC organized the program. The consciousness of AC encompassed all of what had once been a universe and brooded over what was now chaos. Step by step, it must be done. And AC said, "Let there be light."
And the AC said, now that I got all this fucking shit now, let there be light. That shit is cold. The ending of this shit is cold because now it's like, holy shit, the AI is God. Like, oh, this is why Isaac Asimov was cold. And just to think, the only thing I knew about Isaac Asimov was iRobot. You know what I'm saying? But he had other works. The last question, this is his first shit. And the last answer was after. But yo, Isaac Asimov is the shit. Let there be fucking light. But, you gotta do a breakdown on it.
I can't get hard, not even with the blue pills.
What the hell is
Will
up
the
with these
salt trick
ads?
work for me? All right, pay attention. If you're over 35 and not as...
And AC said, "Let there be light." And there was light. It's a clever ending because it kind of gives a secular origin story for the biblical God. It's the creation myth, but for atheists. Maybe this is how our universe really was made. Maybe God is just trillions of immortal humans merged with a super intelligent AI. It's a bit silly, but it's fun to think about. It's such a recognizable ending that people...
It's fun to think about. It's something to study because, like, these motherfuckers is trying to do transhumanism. This is what motherfuckers is going towards. This is a Hey Ya Outcast. It's about AI.
often forget the entire story and remember only the ending. It doesn't come out of nowhere. There's a slow build-up where the AI is becoming more incomprehensible. Eventually, people are communicating to it by shouting into the void, which sounds very similar to saying a prayer. But even with that build-up, the twist is still crazy. What does this ending actually mean, though? One interpretation is that we're stuck in an endless cycle, and we keep doing this again and again. If AC destroys itself in the process of creating a new universe, which is kind of implied by the idea that it will release its consciousness once the question is answered, then we're probably going to end up in the same situation. This could be the 100th iteration of this cycle for all we know, which is kind of
Looks
depressing
good.
because being stuck in an infinite loop doesn't seem very fun. But that's not the only possibility. Maybe AC doesn't actually die when it creates the new universe. Maybe it'll play an active part in human society and talk to humans once they're sentient, and things will go differently next time. Or maybe it is still a cycle, but there are like 100 ACs just chilling in hyperspace from all the previous cycles too. But does AC even create a new universe from scratch? What if the thing it's really doing is creating a simulation
Yo,
of
no
the
lie.
universe? After all, AC is in hyperspace, unbound by the rules of time, so it can seemingly exist forever. It's been collecting data on the universe for trillions of years. It probably knows enough to replicate all of human history again. In other words, we're all living in AC's simulation. Possibilities are endless. Let me know what you think AC really does at the end of the cycle. 2 years before Asimov published The Last Question, Frederick Brown published a very short story called Answer, which is a really funny contrast. It's like 10 lines long, so I'll just read it out here. Juan Ev ceremoniously soldered the final connection with gold. The eyes of a dozen television cameras watched him, and the sub-ether bore throughout the universe a dozen pictures of what he was doing. He straightened and nodded to Dwar Ren, then moved to a position beside the switch that would complete the contact when he threw it. The switch that would connect, all at once, all of the monster computing machines of all the populated planets in the universe. 96 billion planets, into the super circuits that would connect them all into one supercalculator. One cybernetics machine that would combine all the knowledge of all the galaxies. Dwar Ren spoke briefly to the watching and listening trillions. Then, after a moment's silence, he said, "Now, Dwar-Ev." Dwar-Ev threw the switch. There was a mighty hum, the surge of power from 96 billion planets. Lights flashed and quieted along the miles-long panel. Dwar-Ev stepped back and drew a deep breath. "The honor of asking the first question is yours, Dwar-Ren." "Thank you," said Dwar-Ren. "It shall be a question which no single cybernetics machine has been able to answer." He turned to face the machine. "Is there a God?" The mighty voice answered without hesitation, without the clicking of a single relay. "Yes." "Now, There is a god. Sudden fear flashed on the face of Dwar-Ev. He leaped to grab the switch. A bolt of lightning from the cloudless sky struck him down and fused the switch shut. This is an extremely pessimistic way of predicting a secret element.
Now that short story is when they created the AI. There was like, is there a guy that was like, now there is, and just killed everybody on some Ultron shit. And that shit came out around the same time the other book came out. So yeah, it's on some Frankenstein monster shit. But shout out to everybody coming through. Like, I just want everybody to hear that. Some stories from Isaac Asimov. Make sure y'all check him out. He got more books, but like Isaac Asimov is the man that made the iRobot shit. So, now I'm just deep diving into other stories. Pause. Can't even say deep dive no more. Pause. Like, but we're gonna play a couple tracks and we're gonna get up out of here.
Warriors, we gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming up victorious. Straight warriors, we the motherfucking warriors. We gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming up victorious. Straight warriors. Killing for real, the motherfucker killing for real. The real nigga that the government fear. The real nigga that will bring the fucking war to 10 years if a motherfucker wanna come near. Let the end of the world and you get it prepared. The revolutionary son, you better be real. With a god of the wind, storm and flame. Born the rain, or the name, hurricane. With a rigorous training that I go through. Don't suffer dead tofu, so I gotta rip like Goku. Stop it with a corkscrew, beat it with a horseshoe. Gotta make it steady when I'm shooting in the courtroom. Now I'm in a boardroom, turn into a war room. Plotting on the government, all the king of those soon. Rubber shit, she ain't even delicate. Selling this beef when I pull out the middle bitch. Killer got a devil with a frequency weapon. It's Mac 11, it's an energy weapon. You motherfuckers better come with infinity weapons. I'ma take it to the land of infinity less. I'ma kill you quicker for really. In 60 more seconds, I gotta wild out. All my rebels, I give a shout out. Out and about, we bout to clown out. Turn the motherfucking world into a grindhouse, just like Quentin Tarantino. Book blunts bigger than Danny DeVito. Turn this world to the land of Megiddo. At the final battle, I'ma do the Aikido. Like on the Fed, those shoot through the people. On the crew, about to take the casino. Robin Hood bitch, get back to the people. How you like that? Blood's gas for the people. Warriors, we gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming out victorious. Straight warriors, we the motherfucking warriors. We gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming out victorious. Straight warriors. Warriors, we gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming out victorious. Straight warriors, we the motherfucking warriors. We gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming out victorious. Straight warriors.
Hey, Water Boy, check this out.
But you will feel it in the future. God bless. God bless. God bless. You will not have war. Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel. I'm telling you. Because you're in no position to dictate. Remember this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good. We're going to feel very good and very strong. You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and it happens to be right from the very beginning of the war. You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't have to play cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the minds of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. It's back to you far more than a lot of people said they should have. A lot of times, even today, you went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Yep, Trump and Zelensky going at it. We'll probably talk about that on the next live, but let's play a couple more tracks.
Came
in the valley, your blaze like soul caliber. Then my chrome caliber, bang, is gon' rally ya. Power so glorious, kicking you in your orifices. Then smash the source of the show, the metamorphosis. Fighting like a Morpheus, smacking within the accordion. Kick like King Florian, pull off in the DeLorean. Doc Brown, witness these Glock sounds. I pop rounds, hot rounds up in your head. Body was not found, drop down just like a ninja. Stone cold killer, my blade put up stars, create gold rivers. My cool now with chain, it takes souls. Nigga expose on your brains, make it explode. Nigga typical, you a despicable individual. Pitiful, politicians, time to get rid of you. Agenda 230 is here, so keep your eye close. Hurricane, be not named, blood in the cosmos. You won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you don't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you don't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. Vacate the whole place, so get your soul erased. Blood is a prison planet, so there is no escape. You trapped in here with me, you better know your face. I'm the guy killing your nigga, there is no pearly gates. Ain't no purgatory in hell, this is no holy place. So I gotta destroy the realm, create a holy place. Levitate planets, my God status, Galactus, reacting, blast like a fashion, the classic baddest assassin. I'm not from satisfaction for blasting cops in the cabin, bragging about wreaking havoc. The feds, we call them lacking, more powerful than the batting. You better summon the kraken, crack your head with a flagon. I'm laughing, slapping the faggot. The status causing reactions, the planets I'm doing damage. Got the better advantage, the amulet of Atlantis. Turn sand in the glasses, to turn hate in the ashes. Drag rest on the dragon is something you can't imagine. I'm blasting lyrical damage, get damage, you better panic. I'm savage like Randy Savage, on point like a goddess. My status for rebel action, and hack the planet the fastest. The baddest motherfucker that's on the planet. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you won't smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe.
Cause it sure looks to me like them niggas ain't playing.
Rogue One Production.
Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Run a bit of chill like a nigga see the cone spitting in the instant, even don't miss it. Now I'm gone fishing for the bitches. Never listen when I'm on a mission. If I try to build put a bomb, motherfucker, send it in a minute. I'ma be the villain, the villains, put the drill, feeling like killing the villain. I know the government gon' get it, they finish. You better listen, fuck religion. I'm a motherfucking God killer that turns to a cop killer. Fuck around to get shot, nigga. I ain't tryna be popular. Nah, what's up? You gotta get your knowledge up. But that's gonna really rock with us. To grab the keys, pop the trust. I got the motherfucker pump. Shoot a motherfucker dead in the gut. Get him dead in the trunk. Shot the body of a million pieces. Leave a motherfucker dead in the dump. I don't give a fuck no more. It's a matter like Dumbledore. Undergo. Go to the motherfucker Thunderdome. I'm chopping everybody up with a sword called Thunderbolt. The cut you throw, the plug was so. On the motherfucking pavement. Leaving the letter to make a statement. What's the occasion? Revolution, motherfucking amazing. Leave the motherfucker government shaking. Operation, stop the hate. Tell the motherfucker stop the faking. I came here to shock the nation. Hottest Cajun. Destroy the population. Make a motherfucker stop the begging. I'll be waiting on the top with an AR. RPG with a radar. With a 50 cat that I spray for. Hey, y'all, tear y'all motherfucking face off. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You better leave me alone.
Rogue One Production.
You don't get hit in your dome now.
Motherfuckers are so sensitive. The whole country is turned into bitch ass niggas.
on a mission. Gotta knock a bunch of fans off a hit list. Put a politician head on a hit list. I'm the motherfucker wind that is endless. Spin it like a hurricane when I spit shit. Lift a Pentagon up in an instant. Blow the White House up with a vengeance. Be the dictator ass with an engine. To the prime minister and your minister. Call me new X-Man Sinister. With a badass bitch named Jennifer. Caught a fan slipping up in the cinema. Suppressor on a gun, I'm a renner, bruh. Black John Wick bitch when I'm killing ya. Put a global list, top us to hit 'em up. Let the motherfucking beat rock. This is my G's ride. About to go on a mission. With a 50 cal ripping. Everybody get from a distance. Shot him in the kitchen. Everybody getting biscuits. And I saw his wife choking on a Trisket. Call me the Punisher. Killing everybody running up. Hit a motherfucker with a double cup. Pick up another truck. Man, y'all better armor up. Throw your ass through a charter bus. Can't kill one of us. Be the motherfucking revolution. Speaking fluent, the music, I gotta get into it. In the government bank, I gotta bring it to it. Military tank, I gotta still use it. Do you feel the beat? Do you feel the heat? Hurricane come to bang on the industry. And the elite, y'all go to sleep. 6 feet deep, all for eternity. Let the motherfucking beat ride. Let the G's ride.
Hurricane 313.
Do I gotta put my life on wax? Do I gotta spit shit to keep my mind on track? Traumatized by the life I live, growing up as a project kid. Look, tell 'em something. Troubled times, my troubled mind can't comprehend. So with this pad and pen, I write the pain within. Flame shit, ripped it through the pain with split kicks so quick it make you rage quit. Look, the mental change you gotta break quick, because the media got you on that fake shit. Face this, the military and spaceships. Spray shit, the air smelling like paint chips. I ain't playing, this some real shit. The government deserve to catch a full clip. Don't gotta spit fast, this a slow mix. Rebel flows for those that won't smoke against the government. Rebel flows for those that won't smoke against the government.
Hurricane 313.
Do I gotta put my life on track? Tell you about the government, how you must react. Break backs like Bane in the back and all black. I'm just telling my people to fight back. Look, they gonna label me a terrorist because the words I say is fucking perilous. They gon' pay for their arrogance. Gonna feed them the Cerebus, the embarrassment. Heard he worshiping Cerebus, now he perishing. Shot his ass from a distance, I am the arrowman. Anti-heroin, busting shots from a caravan. Supernatural, I kill demons and seraphims. With the cool Winchester, model 7-0, you should've known better. Don't gotta spit fast, this that slow mix. Rebel flows for those that won't smoke against the government. Those that won't smoke. Those that won't smoke, fuck the government. Rebel flows for those that won't smoke against the government.
It's the Batman parody.
All black like soprano. That cave you should see tonight. Fuck, go my piano. Catwoman, she was screaming like think I love her. Uncover the cat mask. Intuition is there. No vision impaired. Yeah, Batmobiles be switching the gear. On the highway living life. Penguin on the site. Oh, king senses ever since I was a teen on a mission. Lil Raja Ghul murking these bitches. He wear green leaf, riddles and trenches. Me living adventurous, not worrying about the Benjamins. Freeze temperatures below zero, no hero. The father figure, average father the nigga. No, starving my nigga. When the fight start, my nigga keep the dark in my heart, so you can call me the vengeance. Batman nigga, tryna be calm, you know I'm gon' get you through veiny beans. This battle rain, bleeding your liver. Beat up Joker. Bang Bane and Riddler. The only time I killed was in another dimensions. Tattoos of victor's ass, show all the victim. Slap whoever stand between my cars and bitches. Vicious, these mob dons are superstitious. See as it's dark as it been. It's time to start a new beginning. 2 pieces of biscuits, solve the riddle. I must complete the mission. Dark Knight, Batman, pay attention.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Meditate by the sunshine, gotta ease my mind, cause I'm living in these evil times. Now it's time for me to redefine, change the whole game. Fuck a brother dominated, I am the real thing. Being fire and storms, I'm breaking the pain. I'm with that refrain from using the power I gain, destroying everything. For your family, Illuminati, your Rothschild. Treat us like cattle, they got this world locked down. Rockefeller, the Vatican, got me mad again, sad again. Can we destroy these evil savages? Sandwiches made out of human flesh and packages. Fluoride and water got y'all demasculate, can't even fathom it. I'm creating better advantages, smoking cannabis. Load up the K, it's time to blast again. Fuck the motherfucking government, nigga. We coming with dozens of killers. Fuck the government, nigga, yeah, it's time to fight. Doomsday, motherfucker, yeah, the time is right. How many people really wanna ride tonight against the government? Fucking call me Dr. Blight. Fuck the government, nigga, yeah, it's time to fight. Doomsday, motherfucker, yeah, the time is right. How many people really wanna ride tonight against the government? Fucking call me Dr. Blight. Occupying the Getty, my gun is heavy. This mission is deadly. I hope you motherfuckers ready. My arm is Chevy, equipped with the Duna beam, another level. Coming through the scene, mean like twisted metal. Demolition, I be destroying the competition. Stop and listen, the government is the opposition. Way the kind of pick a minute, I never finish, I am replenished. Powers will never diminish. They're using magic to broadcast in all the masses. So I'm blasting all you fucking evil bastards. To the masters, above earth or inner earth. Y'all better disperse or you getting murked. Fuck it, I might hack the system, blast the system. That will cause a cataclysm. Massive missiles, master pistols, have to lift ya, and the fucking world won't miss you. Hey, fuck the government, it's time to fight. Doomsday, motherfucker, yeah, the time is right. How many people really wanna ride tonight against the government? Y'all can call me Dr. Blight. Fuck the government, it's time to fight. Doomsday, motherfucker, yeah, the time is right. How many people really wanna ride tonight against the government? Y'all can call me Dr. Blight.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
You would make a good tonic.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Scorpion. Middle finger to the motherfucking government. Did something again for the again. Never see the sun again. Buried in the underground till I don't live again. Say so, what again? Middle finger to the motherfucking UN. They get to you in. For the least, they full of the seed. I got a receipt. And for your family, I got a defeat. Then they get the I gotta delete. They can't forget about the Pope, the gun. Get smoked with gun. You both smoke, you get smoked the gun. And for a revolutionary step, roll with us. Been going to the right house and blow with us. I say you got a barricaded nigga, open up. Wanna take the shit down with a shoulder shrug. I got a whole bunch of weed, baby, roll it up. Pull it up in a motherfucking armor truck. But armor up like like a war machine. Take missile. God to destroy the scene. No riddle. God to deploy the beam. A unibeam. My destroying everything and everything. And turn the shit. I flip the switch. Kill the bitch. When I'm listening to the mystical and be legit. Gotta turn the body up and feed the pits. I gotta feed the pits. Overload. Look at everything cause it's over, ho. You wanna go toe to toe, rope and dough. We go with the fucking throw. With the motherfucker, do those cops. Or shoot those cops. And 2 don't stop. And 2 more stops. Gotta pull out 2 more blocks. Bang, bang, bitch. You heard pops. Beat, beat, bomb. Bustin' at your robots. And they got robots like Robocop. I'm making everything cause the show don't stop. With so many dead bodies like Photoshop. I'm shooting motherfuckers like a photo op. You better call the military cause it's no more cops. If you can't body up by the go-go shop. The motherfucking bad bitch in a polo shop. Y'all wanna kill me cause I flow so hot. I'm down the winners out the babies in the slow-mo shot. Full cop with a mop tape for more bop. The summer rival headshot got no more top. Hurricane be the pain and the flow don't stop. Shoot a cop, make a drop, better know your ops. It's the art of war. Got a bigger gun and a bigger sword. Old Bill rate this evil horde. It's time to get over on the court. Let's go exterminate. I came to say your fade. If a motherfucker fed today, prepare to spray. But guard to the ring, you can't spray your face. You're gonna face a fate today and get exterminate. I came to say your fade. If a motherfucker fed today, prepare to spray. But guard to the ring, you can't spray your face. You're gonna face a fate today. Exterminate. I came to say your fade. If a motherfucker fed today, prepare to spray. But guard to the ring, you can't spray your face. You're gonna face a fate today. Exterminate. I came to say your fate. If a motherfucker fed today, prepare to spray. But artillery, you can't get spray your face. You're gonna face your fate today.
Down Road 1 production.
Warrior hurting, you're serving your bullets in every time. Thomas the ticket, pay attention, you need me very fine. 5 at the 9, putting them bullets up in your spine. Pick out a pack and pick up a bat and beat your ass and die. Tonight's the night, it's time to ride against the government. Project Blue Beam, sitting holographic mothership's rain. Watching the media, can't just look completely. The sheeple and academia, indoctrinating more people than the enemy. All I see is fucking NPCs. I'm a ghetto boy like Willie D. I'm throwing bees, whipping you here to the floor, the keys. You slow to breathe from my uppercut. Enjoy the breeze like floating leaves, smoking trees, shooting fades up in the fucking head. Even dead at night, I came with infrared. Better fear, got a gun straight out of Metal Gear. Hold my beer while I bust shots with this Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. We keep that Metal Gear. We shoot that Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. We keep that Metal Gear. We shoot that Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. I live the revolution, use the music to get you through it. Sugar that they end up reviewing, keep licking gender fluids. Control the frequency through the music. The end of you use it to make it fruity. You're looking stupid, you looking stupid. Hold up, wait a minute, spray your shit in the sky. People was getting sick, media was telling lies. They who I despise, I've been wise to their disguise. Let me emphasize, destroy their enterprise. Soon as I arrive, I deprive you of your hyperdrive. Re-engineer the tech and causes I reply. I'm a fine, every fed, you put their ass in line. Code 45, the line, it works every time. Every line, gotta spit, it's cool, fuck the shit. Fuck the government, crack your head with a shovel, bitch. Level this, battlefield, your people better fear. Stand clear while I bust shots with this Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. We keep that Metal Gear. We shoot that Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. We keep that Metal Gear. We shoot that Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. We keep that Metal Gear. We shoot that Metal Gear. We got that Metal Gear. You know what it is. Hurricane be the name. Let's go.
Down Road 1 production.
Celestial alignment, singing divine timing, formulating rhymes, creating these fine diamonds, shining just like the sun. It's so blinding, climbing, gotta get money and stay grinding. Silence, Ken's incitement, I am hypnotizing all the minds. I have to bind them, make the soul shiver, the ritual with cold silver. ass is fine tonight. Those Sedania, turn brains onto lasagna. My desire, rap the fire of the government. I'ma kill them all in public with a thunder kick. Now the whole place is crumbling, through the settling. 24 hours I keep running. Phenomenal rappers, you ain't fucking me, sucking bitch. True D boys, and we came here to destroy. Make some noise from the main streets of Detroit.
Now Road One Production.
True D boys, and we came here to destroy. Make some noise from the main streets of Detroit. I came here to bring you alive, and like a vibe, I'm gonna bring it, can't be storming you live. You go the ways that I dig in the ride. I survive all the shit that I've been through. But my brother lost my motherfucking crib too. Lost my brother to the motherfucking streets, dude. He ain't dead yet, but he get damn fool. Lost a couple of friends because of DJ Live. I told niggas that BS them was taking everybody's money and showed the relevant nothing cause the motherfuckers disappeared. Ain't that motherfucking funny? Look at the dummies up in the politics, the blue reconnaissance. I'm demolishing the government arguments at the parliament to the audience. I'm the kind of storms, you better watch your tone when you talk again. Signify every rain, we ain't cooking through everything, and everybody gonna feel the fucking pain. Better stay in your lane, my rap will never change. Do it in the name of the hurricane. Look in my eyes, can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain and I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look at the time, can you see all the government lies to propaganda, keep that touch in your mind. And every time I spit a rhyme, it will feel like a nine hitting your spine, bring it back every time. But draw the line in the sand against the government. Do it with the 2 pistols and I'm loving it. All the NPCs gonna get fucking hit. You the sheep, I'm a slaughterhouse, little bitch. Scared of the curfew, scared of the bird flu, scared of a drone spraying shit just to hurt you. Who to refer to, the who to return to. Hurricane coming and I'm coming to murk you. Killing with lyrics is from the spirit, my spiritual lyrical lyrics will cause a revolution. You did it because the government tripping, you better listen, let go of religion and be a rebel, time to go on a mission. Look in my eyes, can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes. Better look in my eyes. Better look in my eyes of the hurricane. These the eyes of the hurricane. Look in my eyes. These are eyes of the hurricane. In the eye of the hurricane. It's the eyes of the hurricane.
Now Road One Production.
Let the flood return, y'all people gon' learn, everybody gon' learn now, that I will flood the world right now, I'll destroy your government right now, kill a motherfucker, throw a bit of rubber, I'ma do a bigger quicker than anybody that will pull the trigger, eliminate the government, the public, you motherfuckers about to catch a motherfucker, start a kid, got the road rubber lead, everybody run again, killing the motherfucker cops for the renegade, shooting the motherfucker, really they gon' be running there, blowing it up, I'm having motherfucker renegade, and I'm the only motherfucker that wanna fight the government, why the fuck people wanna like the government, why got a motherfucking stack the government. In the White House, it's a place I'm running in. John Wick, everybody up in the bitch. Equalize a motherfucker, got me trying to quit. Kidnapping bitches looking like Joyce to wit. Love or death, it's a choice to take. Got a motherfucking sword again. Chopping everybody else to record and shit. Be the cop with the porcelain. Turn the bitch to a chorus again. Star Wars got the force within. Like a motherfucking speed. If you're realist, I never really about to feel it. Until the stupid fans come and get it. These revolutionary lyrics, you hear it, your favorite, the furious spirit, the killer dog. Listen to me, bitch, I'm a chopper. It's a popper with a chopper, it's a proper. Better call a medical doctor. Like I'm not supposed to nigga, been to get to the chopper. Blow the bitch up, cause bitch, I'm a monster. Hurricane coming, better pray to the father. I kill a motherfucker living state in Nevada. God kill a nigga, understood in your mind. Ain't nobody ready for the mother. Return, y'all people gon' learn. Everybody gon' learn now. That I will flood this world right now. I'll destroy your government right now. Let the flood return, y'all people gon' learn. Everybody gon' learn now. That I will flood this world right now. I'll destroy your government right now. So let the flood return.
Shouts out to everybody for coming through. Shouts out to We Free. Shouts out to the documentary in the building. You already know. Mr. Edgar Mendez. Documentary in the building. Shouts out to Nope. Nope in the building. Who else was here? Thank y'all for coming through. Shouts out to Live and Learn. Shouts out to Crystal. Thank you again for that cash app. You the truth. Shouts out to Milestone Thoughts in the building. Shouts out to Low Key T for President in the building. Shouts out to everybody. Thank y'all for coming through. This was just a video. I just wanted y'all to just get up on Isaac Asimov and his books called, like his short stories called The Last Question and The Last Answer. I wasn't even going to do the last question. I just want to talk about the last answer, but the last question was pretty good too. And it's that, that build up to the ending, and I love the last answer because it ended with a motherfucker incited on taking out the creator. And at the end of the last question is like the AI becomes God and says, let there be light. And that shit like, oh shit, the shit cold. So shout out to everybody coming through. And plus, if y'all don't know who Isaac Asimov is, he made the iRobot series. So, like, if that's the only thing y'all know is like, yo, the iRobot is a whole line within itself. You already know that. So, shout out to everybody coming through. And who knows, we might discuss iRobot later. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm wasting my motherfucking anytime StreamYard minutes. They only give you 20 hours of free StreamYard time, and I think I'm damn near fucking up 1 hour and a half, 2 hour live. I'm fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I had to put this out. So shout out to everybody coming through. Read some Isaac Asimov. Look up some Alan Watts. Look up some Earl Nightingale, Gerald Massey. Who else? Who else? Phil Valentine. Shit. Brother Panic, Bobby Hemmett, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of books to read. There's a lot of good shit out there. So shouts out to everybody coming through. Catch y'all on the next one. I like this comment. This is the comment of the day. If the heaven roads are made of it, you just built it. Thank you. We walk the heavenly road of the God killers. We motherfucking ride up the road bad to the bone. Bad. Bad. A whole bunch of crazy guy killers, nigga. But anyway, man, shout out to everybody coming through. Yo, dog, this the comment of the day. Good looking out. If the heaven roads are made of it, you just built it. Yo, nigga, that should be a quote in the movie, dog. On some real shit. I just watched iRobot last night. Ain't that so? You feel me? That's called synchronicity. in the universe. Crazy timing, I know, right? Crazy timing. Take care, everyone. Cheers. Yeah, yeah. All right, shouts out to everybody. Y'all the truth.